The truth about self-sabotage. When I look at it, for me and for others, the most time it pops up is when you're stepping into new territory, unknown territory. You're about to do something you've never done before, you know? And it's like, how do I actually do this? And thinking about doing it, thinking about taking the next step can be overwhelming. So instead what we do is we take a step back and then we repeat what we've done before, you know, because that's more comfortable. So an example of that would be like, I've just been to the gym, I've accomplished my gym goals. And now, like, what do I do now that I've accomplished them? Now, what's next? What's the next step? Where do I move forward from there? I don't have anything in sight. My goals are not there anymore. So I sabotage myself. And then I maybe put the weight back on. And then I go on, and my next mission would be to lose the weight once again, which is something I've already done before because I'm familiar with that. It seems easy. But where's the progress in that? If we keep repeating those cycles over and over again, how do we actually move forward? And I'm showing you like this, it pops up in so many different areas of my life and in other people's life as well. So what I'm going to be showing you in this video or telling you in this video is how to stop sabotaging yourself so that you can finally make progress and start living your life in a much more fulfilling ways. Yeah, let's get into this. What's going on? My name is Christopher Daniels and I help people to overcome self-sabotage so that they can live a purpose-driven life. And I do that through mindset coaching and content creation. Yeah. If you're new here, I want to say welcome to you. If you're back here again, welcome back. Don't stress, don't panic. Family, we're here, we're active. So let's get into it. Yeah. So self-sabotage. Yeah. This is a topic that pops up a lot. And what happens is that when people are getting to a point where they've set goals or they have targets and they start hitting them, it's like, what's next? What do I do from here? And a lot of the time, the reason why when we hit our targets, we're not able to proceed or move forward from that is because where we are or the next step, like we haven't yet aligned ourselves mentally with that, you know? We haven't aligned ourselves with that version of that. So say, for example, I spoke about the fitness thing, yeah? You lose weight or you get to a body type that you are comfortable with, or should I say that you wanted to. You get to the body type that you wanted to, yeah? Because this body type is new for you, even though you like it and that's where you wanted to get to, you're not yet familiar with that. Yeah, you're not familiar with looking that way. Because you're not familiar with looking that way and you're more familiar looking like the person that may be a bit overweight, being slim or being trim or being in shape is unfamiliar territory to you. And because of that, it's like, it's a bit uncomfortable. What do you do from here? Your self-image, like how you see yourself, is not in alignment with that version of you. And because of that discomfort, you'd rather go to a place that's more comfortable. Hence why you will go back to the version of yourself that may be a bit bigger and this and that. So even though you may not like that version of you as much, you're more comfortable in that, yeah? So when we're developing and moving forward, in order to avoid sabotaging ourselves, we need to be comfortable, or should we say, we need to be in alignment with the version of ourselves that we're stepping into. Yeah, if you're not in alignment, what you're going to do is sabotage yourself because you want to get to a comfortable space. So one of the ways that I do this, and it's worked for me in many different areas, is actually understand who you are becoming before you become that version of yourself and find evidence to prove it. Yeah. So one practical thing that I do is, if I know that, say for example, I want to become more consistent, yeah, I'll write that down. I'll write down I am consistent. Yeah, I'll write down the affirmation I am consistent, and with the affirmation, I always find evidence to prove that I am consistent. So I'll write I am consistent, and then in the day, for example, I will or throughout the week, I'll wake up the same time every week, and I'll say I am consistent because I wake up the same time or whatever. That's evidence. I woke up the same day every day, which proves that I am consistent. I am consistent because I turn up on time for work every day, or I turn up on whatever it is. You just need to find evidence to prove that what you're saying is true. And once you're doing that, you're basically telling yourself or showing yourself evidence that you are like what you say you are, or what you would like to be. Like if you like to be more consistent, say it before you become consistent. But always find evidence that proves that you are, so that you know that yes, I am consistent. I can be consistent. Same way with the weight loss thing. If you are, say that you are in shape, you are in good shape, you eat well, or you exercise frequently, you want to build like it's almost like you're just building evidence around your lifestyle to show like why you are the way that you are. And by doing that, you're aligning yourself with that version of yourself. You get me? Because otherwise, that it's easy to fall back off. And when you fall back off, a lot of the times you don't understand why that keeps happening. But I'm here to tell you the reason why you keep falling off is because mentally you're not in alignment. Yeah, psychologically you're not there yet. But once you keep finding evidence to prove or to back up like what you're doing, the sabotaging stops. The sabotaging stops. It just comes down to discomfort, you know? And another thing, like when it comes to sabotaging, is again the image, not just your self-image, but how others perceive you. You know what I'm saying to you? How others view who you are, you know? Because a lot of the times I look at myself in one way and others see me in one way, they say that I have certain abilities. But a lot of the time, yeah, when you grow and you develop and you start working on things, a lot of the time people don't know what you're doing. So sometimes it's important to actually like reintroduce yourself or tell people what you're up to, show them like what you're doing here and there if they are in your space, so they can know where you are up to. Because if they know where you are and what you are capable of and what your abilities are, they can speak to you at that level, you know what I'm saying to you? If they know that, yes, you're more muscular, for example, they can speak to you from that place. And by them saying that and projecting that back to you, knowing that's where you are, then you feel that. You feel that from yourself, or you feel that from your outside, you know? And when you keep hearing something, it affirms that that's who you are, you feel what I'm saying to you? So, if, say, for example, you were somebody that was you didn't have the best job or whatever it is, whatever situation it is, you didn't have the best job, I'll use that example, but now you've got an amazing job, but they're still talking to you like a person that didn't have the best job, that's going to kind of reflect back on you. But whereas if you told them your journey to now having a good job, because they are aware of that, they project that back into you. And once they project that back into you, you begin to feel that, and you know what your story is. So by them echoing on that back into your space, it just reaffirms it, you know? And when people reaffirm things that are there, that are true, you begin to feel it more. And once you feel into things more, it just becomes your truth and you feel more comfortable with it. And sabotaging will become a thing of the past. You feel what I'm saying to you? That's literally it. Don't stress, don't panic, just keep focused and stop sabotaging yourself. You know how it goes already, literally. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure that you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the future videos. And other than that, I will see you again shortly. Yeah? Blessings.